Welcome to Aromicdieee's audiobook. Sit back and relax as you listen to the book A Weakness Called Love, The Memoirs of an African Housemaid, written by Glamty and narrated by Aromicdieee. Enthralled by the fire of a burning passion, I did Moody's every bidding. I did whatever it took to please him. I yearned for his approval, like a child wanting to impress her teachers. For Moody is special. Moody is not like any man in the village. He does not like the city, neither does he believe in going to the city and work. Most men leave the village looking for odd jobs. Some of them come back during rainy seasons to farm, but not my Moody. He was too proud. He was a man with dignity and self-respect. He farms during the rainy season and sells coconut by the roadside and in the market during the summer. He does not make much but does not beg another. Sometimes they do not cook in his house because he hadn't made enough. Hafsat never complains and they manage to hide their destitution, for Hafsat is a patient woman, a woman of few but weighty words. She is the epitome of patience. She supports her husband like a soldier protecting his land. Moody does not fear poverty. He is neither rebellious nor docile. He is principled, though his principles may not be the accepted standard in the village. Confident and forward, he has an image he needs to uphold. A fearless man that shan't be controlled by a woman. He's impulsive and unpredictable. I was walking back with Moody from the market when my eyes met my nemesis, Amina. Amina gave me a cold stare. She smiled her cold smile, a smile that never meant good things. It was payback. After the beating I gave her, I knew there is no way in hell she was going to take it easy on me. I knew Amina enough to know what that look meant. There was a look of satisfaction plastered on her face. She had gotten me. She had gotten a weapon she will not hesitate to use against me. All hell will break loose because the living sack of backbiting and slander was about to wreak havoc, and I was going to be her victim. Although I despised being Moody's dirty little secret because it made me feel low, but I felt the time to reveal our love to the entire village has not arrived. This time is the time to nurture our love, not to expose it to undesired scrutiny or unsolicited advice. But I know talking to Amina will do me no good. She will never see reason. I just swallowed and ignored her. We were about to walk past her when she called out, "Laddie, be well," she said, and walked away without waiting for an answer. I knew I was screwed. Amina's gossip is out of this world. She's more effective and efficient than a radio. How she does it still baffles me. Before nightfall, I was the talk of town. People cast me disgusting glances. I became the object of every conversation in the village. When I went to fetch water, people kept staring. Some will even comment, "Woe to the behavior of the girls of nowadays." I was shunned. There was no point fighting back because I will be fighting with everyone. Me and Shatu were not discouraged by this. Shatu even said, "Don't worry, it will blow off very soon. They will get used to it." We were only worried about one thing, Moody's opinion. What if he was swayed by people's opinions? I needed to talk to him and know how he feels about all this. How do I get to him? Perhaps his wife knows, but desperate times call for desperate measures, so we took our chance. We went to his house. I waited outside for fear of the people in the compound while Shatu went to call him. Minutes later, he came to our spot. We exchanged pleasantries, then I said, "I know you're already aware of what is going on. We are now the talk of town. I'm being shunned, but my love for you remains, Moody. The cries of all the villagers does not bother me. I know people are always jealous of something special. They are just like hens. When one finds a grain, all the others attack it and try to snatch that grain from her. Our love is the precious grain. Our love is extraordinary. They want to deny us our sweet love. Be mine, Moody. Be mine forever." I stopped to breathe and I continued. Like air, you run freely in my lungs. Like blood, you run unrestrained in my bloodstreams and heart. You are my everything, Moody. Please don't desert me. In the matter of love, everything leads me back to you. I could run forever, search forever, but it will always come back to you. I will always love you no matter what. I love you, Moody, deeply. I wish I knew a word stronger than love. Accept my love. I beg of you, Moody, don't leave me. Give us a chance. All that is happening to us is a test of strength. Let's be strong and pass the storm together. Let us outrun the wind. All this shall come to pass, Moody. I was already drenched in tears. He came closer to me, his mocha black skin tempting to touch. He looked at me as if baffled. The anxiety in my body was taking a toll. The next words this living work of art will utter will determine the course of my life, my happiness, my hopes, and my future. The air in my lungs was no more. I was suffocating of anxiety. Then he said the words that shall forever be etched in my memory. He removed his chewing stick, for Moody was particular about his oral health, and said,
To find someone who loves you more than you love yourself is a lifetime experience. To find someone who will do anything for you, who will risk everything for you, is still a mystery to me. Yet here you stand, the girl who knows how to love, who loves me as air. No matter how vicious I may be, your love remains unchanged. What is the recompense of good rather than good? What does that love deserve? It deserves love in return. I will not give up on our love, laddie. I care for you, and I will protect you.
Those were the most beautiful words I have ever heard in my entire life. They were magical. Those words gave me peace. Then I asked Moody a request, something to give me more peace of mind, to make me certain of his love. My love, once in a while will you do me a favor and visit me, like all the other girls in the village? Just a few times. That is all I ask. Please, Moody, I begged. I'll see what I can do. I'll sleep on it, he replies. Meanwhile, everybody in the village knew, even Hafsat knew. In fact, many people ran to tell her, but she already knew. When she was told, many people will ask her, aren't you going to do anything? Some will offer to take her to a soothsayer or a sorcerer to put me in my place. She declined all the offers and simply say, I shall be patient with a beautiful patience. My Lord shall reward me for my patience. She is a test to me. Laddie's a difficult test to me, but by the grace of God, I shall pass this test. The world is full of challenges and ups and downs. If not Laddie, I know I'll have to deal with other things. At least I'm not barren, I'm healthy, still beautiful, and I'm my husband's first wife. How can I ever complain? He's entitled to marry 3 more wives. To try to stop him will be like trying to make the lawful unlawful. I'll pray and pray until God eases this pain. God will surely make things easy for me. She knew, but she said nothing. She pretended not to know, but her body was not cooperating. She was getting lankier by the day. Pain sourced through her eyes like branding iron. You can see the pain in her eyes. She tried to be strong. She was strong. We did not slow down. If anything, I exerted more efforts in the pursuit of my beloved. Even when Shetu goes to call him, Hafsat pretends not to know and behaved with courtesy towards her. When we met at our house, she was civil with me, but me and Shetu were far from being civil. We gave her an attitude of superiority and triumph. Moody's declaration of love made me feel invincible and made Hafsat become this tiny insect in my eyes. An insect I can crush anytime. It gave me power. We have come to the end of today's chapter. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Khadija Nasser and at Aromicdieee on Twitter, and subscribe to my podcast and YouTube channels at Aromicdieee. And also don't forget to hit the notification button so that you will be informed whenever I post a new chapter. Thank you for listening, and bye ta! Love ya!